All right, now, much better. Fire clothes off, business clothes on. The incumbent, Jim Maddox, a good friend, decided that he wasn't going to run, which created a unique opportunity for us. For the first time, we have the opportunity to put one of our own up on that council seat in the 11th district. The plan I have to achieve this is relatively simple, and it fits perfectly in with what we are doing. The 11th district fits perfectly into the 4th Battalion, Station 25, 5, 36, and 31. Each one of those zones has a unique situation as it relates to fire protection, and everybody in those zones loves the firemen. We can capitalize on this by getting out and getting involved with those people. They want to change, they're looking for good representation, and as many of you know, I'm already known. I've got children at Mays High School. I've been to the NPUs. I'm a member of the Audubon Forest Neighborhood Association. I have worked at 36, responded to calls, and helped to model and lay out the new territory that's been annexed. I've also worked with the ISO team. We worked down on that end with the water department in collaboration in order to be able to develop the first map of the city. My plan is simple. I've divided the 11th district just on the same lines as the 4th Battalion. 4 quadrants, 4 areas, 4 stations. In those areas, I've identified who the registered voters are and where they live. For the 5 weeks leading up to the election, I want to distribute to those homes where the registered voters live a pamphlet and a piece of information about me and what my position is, all of which leads them back to the website where they can have greater information. If we can capitalize on our popularity, our notoriety, and the love that the people have for the firemen, we can put ourselves in that seat on the council. Now, some of you are going to ask, well, why would we do that? I want you to think about this for a minute. Those of you who have been around know that our biggest problem has always been having a voice on the council, always battling and battling and battling to get equal representation and equal consideration with the other departments in the city, including the police. We've been fighting the parity battle since before Bill Campbell, and we still are not there. And everything rests at the council. We've got a mayor who's coming in office who's always been favorable for all our efforts and has recognized us as a valued part of city operations. We've got some problems. We're going to lose 120 guys in the next 24 months. We're probably going to lose personnel at a faster rate than we can bring them on. That's an issue. We also got salary compression issues. For the last 6 years, there have been no raises. There have been no increments. Everything has been on hold. One of the people who know this the best is Mike Williams Jr. He's been talking about how he's been on step 1 for I don't know how long, and he's right. It's not right. It's not fair. Now, the City Council presently is beginning discussion about giving the employees raises. Well, I think that if we have our voice there, we can deal with the salary compression issue. We've lost 120 guys in the last year and a half. There's a payroll savings. If that payroll savings can be rolled into more than just across the board increase, if it can be rolled into, let's say, 3 steps or 4 steps of those 7 steps that we haven't gotten, we may be able to put more in our pocket, more of what we deserve, more of what we were promised under the increment system. May be able. No guarantees, but it definitely will not happen unless we have a voice who understands our issues. We're probably going to lose another 120 people in the next 24 months, which means now that every person who's an FAO could possibly be a lieutenant or a captain in the next 2 years. Some of you who are firefighters will be FAOs and lieutenants. This is an important time for us to be represented. We have to seat one of our own. What I need is help from my friends and people who I have worked with who have been dedicated in the service that we deliver. In order to achieve the distribution plan of information to the constituents in this area, I need 16 teams of 2 people who are willing to work 3 or 4 hours a day on a Saturday, a Sunday, or a Friday evening to just ride the territory, to attach and distribute that information to those mailboxes in that area. If we can saturate the 4th Battalion or the 11th City Council District and show support for a candidate who knows our issues, who's been there, who's one of our own, we can win and we can have representation. Again, this is a new day that's coming, and there's opportunity in what is taking place. I need you to help me. My website will follow, the phone number will follow. And if you call me, we can coordinate an effort in which we can sweep this district. Now, I'm in a tough field. There are 8 candidates. It's not going to be easy. But what I need to win, a guaranteed win, I need 4,000 votes. Now, I base my 4,000 votes on the 7,000 people who voted for Barack Obama at the last election. There are 27,000 registered voters in the district. If we can have that kind of turnout, just 7,000 votes, and I can get 4,000 votes, that will give me the 50% plus 1 that I need to avoid a runoff. I've had a lot of supporters step forward. Some small donations of $25 and $10, a couple of $250 donations. Several of the unions have made commitments. Labor unions, transit authority, communications workers have made commitments subject to approval by their boards for additional funding. Money is not the problem. Manpower is the need. If you will help me, I guarantee you, and the guys who know me and the women who know me in the station know that if I say I will be there for you, I will be there for you. I've helped people with promotional exams. I've helped people with the loss of loved ones. You guys are my friends. You guys are my associates, my workers, my professionals in the field. This is an opportunity that we can't afford to miss. Please call me. I need your help.